Have you received a notice from the Georgia Department of Transportation or a utility company informing you that they intend to take your property? You might be wondering, is that even legal? Unfortunately, yes, it is legal through the power of eminent domain. How does the eminent domain process work in Georgia, and what are your rights as a property owner? Here's what you need to know. First, what is eminent domain? Eminent domain is the power of the government to take land from private citizens for public use. The type of taking varies in accordance with the needs of the government. The taking can be permanent or temporary and can involve part of your land or all of it. The government may also take the right to your land while you retain ownership. This is called an easement. So what are the Georgia eminent domain laws? Under Georgia eminent domain laws, the government can't just take your land for free. At the time of the taking, the government must offer you, the property owner, just compensation, also known as fair market value. Georgia has also enacted the Landowner's Bill of Rights. Under the Bill of Rights, the government must notify you in writing before filing a lawsuit to take your property, and if the taking is for redevelopment purposes, it must be specifically used for building roads or other public uses such as utilities or remedying blight. The most common example of an eminent domain taking in Georgia is when GDOT decides that it needs land to build, improve, or expand a roadway. Let's say GDOT has determined it needs a new turn lane at one street corner to increase traffic safety and improve traffic flow. You own a gas station at that corner, and in order to build the new turn lane, GDOT needs a portion of your parking lot. GDOT can take what it needs because the taking is for public use, but it must pay you just compensation first. How much is just compensation? GDOT likely has a much different answer to that question than you or your attorney. So how much is your property worth? The government will make an initial offer to you of what they consider just compensation. Be aware that the government wants to acquire your property as cheaply as possible. Their initial offer is almost certainly too low, and you should not accept it. An experienced eminent domain attorney can research the offer, perform an independent appraisal, and work with experts to determine what your property is really worth. Do you need to work with an eminent domain attorney in Georgia when the government comes for your land? In my opinion, the answer is almost always yes. At the Georgia Eminent Domain Law Firm, we make the decision to hire an attorney easy. We advance all costs of investigating your property's true value, and we don't charge you anything at all unless we get you more than the government's initial offer. Since our firm began, we've gotten our clients on average almost 3 times more than their initial offer. For a free case evaluation with no obligation, contact us by phone or online today.